When it comes to buying, selling, financing, insuring or scrapping a used vehicle, confidently assigning its value isn't easy. That's why TransUnion created an industry-standard valuation guide. First, we collate all the manufacturer's information and give each new vehicle a unique code, commonly known as an MM code. We then collect multiple data points from around 1,500 reputable dealers across South Africa. This data, commonly known as a dealer return, provides us with the following information about each vehicle. Vehicle description, including the VIN number. An indication of what the dealer paid for the vehicle. Total amount of what might have been spent to recondition the vehicle, for example, windscreen or other accessory types. The price the dealer retailed the vehicle for. The number of kilometers that the vehicle has traveled. And finally, an indication of the vehicle's condition, for example, A for average or G for good. Then our advanced valuation models analyze and normalize the data and arrive at an average industry trade and retail value for every vehicle at any point along its resale value journey, which reflects average mileage and average condition. This way, when a dealer or user is assessing an actual vehicle, they can make adjustments to their average value based on the actual vehicle specifics such as mileage, condition, factory-fitted extras, supply, demand, and availability of stock. Now let's look at what other adjustments drive the value above or below the average and see how it all fits together. Take two identical brand new cars carrying the same manufacturer's recommended retail price. This is the only time they'll share equal value because their resale values will undoubtedly diverge. Meet owners A and B. Owner A might happily drive his car off the floor as is, while owner B adds some optional extras. As soon as they hit the road, each loses value. But why and by how much depends on what happens next. Owner A might garage their vehicle to keep it safe and shiny, whereas owner B leaves theirs out in the weather. Owner A might work around the corner. Owner B travels far and wide, racing to meet deadlines. Let's say they trade in on the same day. This is where the one-check solution comes in. The first part of the valuation process for the dealer is getting the listed average trade and retail price of the vehicle. This can be obtained by inputting the details and description of the vehicle. The first adjustment to be made to the average trade and retail price is the vehicle's actual mileage, condition, and optional extras. Further adjustments would be for any items that need replacement or repair, plus any service or maintenance plan. And lastly, the dealer will adjust for market conditions, as well as supply and demand that is specific to the dealer's environment. These adjustments will move the vehicle above or below the average price. They arrive at the average trade price, or what a dealer might be willing to pay for a vehicle they plan to sell, or use as part of an exchange for another. It's also the average an owner can expect before a physical inspection by a qualified evaluator. But be aware, these values typically change monthly. This also brings them to the average retail price, the average price a dealer might expect when selling the vehicle. These values also change monthly. The valuation report also indicates the market price indicator average, which is a guide to media captured or advertised vehicle pricing sourced from various online providers and websites. The presented value is not necessarily the final sales price of the vehicle, but is meant as an additional price point indicator to assist the inquirer in making a more informed vehicle purchasing decision. These values usually change monthly too. The dealer can also verify original manufacturer information, check for any current financing or if it's been microdotted, and see previous mileages and any police interest or industry alerts on the vehicle. Now it's time to inspect the vehicle. Looking at their actual condition and mileage, Valuators can also access advanced digital valuation platforms to check every detail, leading to valuation adjustments in one direction or the other. While owner B might be disappointed by the figure, smart sellers like owner A know all these value adjustments are available to anyone on the TransUnion FirstCheck platform. That's how dealers and owners agree they're paying and receiving a fair price. Now, two customers want to buy owner A's car, but need financing and insurance. These finance houses can access the same data as the dealer through one check and make the same average adjustments to the customer's actual vehicle. Although a bank can't inspect the vehicle, it can use TransUnion Auto Solutions to arrive at a fair valuation which helps ensure that the customer is financing the vehicle at the right amount. Future residual valuations up to over 60 months are given to understand the future valuation of the vehicle in the case of non-payment or repossession. Finally, they arrive at a financing value for that vehicle for that particular buyer. Innovative insurers also use TransUnion Auto Solutions to arrive at a competitive quote based on the average retail price. As with the dealer and financier, the insurer adjusts TransUnion's average retail value to account for that specific customer's vehicle, based on its actual mileage, condition, fitted options, factory extras and accessories, in order to arrive at the correct insured value for that specific vehicle and customer at that exact point in time. This is how dealers, financiers and insurers use our vehicle valuation guidelines to adjust our average values up or down. So, now you can see, making the most of TransUnion's auto solutions and partnerships helps build trust, drive value and enjoy mutually beneficial transactions.